gozaimasu. It is a mildly humid morning here in Kyoto.
We're heading over to the Fushimi-Inari Shrine. We're up a bit earlier today just so that we can beat the crowds, hopefully get some Japanese ramen afterwards, and then go into the Nishiki Market for some good grub.
Yeah, and let's see what else we can eat and see here in Kyoto. I'm very excited. I'm mildly still sleepy, but let's go. We finally arrived. It is around 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and there's already, I wouldn't say considerable amount of people, but definitely some people here. So this is Fushimi-Inari Shrine, dedicated to Inari, the Shinto god of rice. Probably that means they're probably our favorite Shinto god if we had one, because rice is life.
Is that where Inari comes from?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, exactly. You'll see dotting through the temple, not just the famous Vermillion gates, which we're about to walk through, but also symbols and statues of foxes or kitsune, which are traditionally the messengers of Inari. Shout out
Ghost of Tsushima.
Those little mini follow the fox to get some dinky reward. Here's the Vermillion gates right in front of us. Looks very beautiful. They're not red, they're not orange, they're vermilion. And each gate basically symbolizes a donation by either an individual or a corporation, with a minimum donation of, I think right now is 400,000 yen for the smallest ones, and the bigger it is, the more substantial your donation is. So I reckon if Jeff Bezos donated one here, it'll be as tall as the Tokyo Skytree, wouldn't it, Yanbi? As we're just witnessing the koi and the turtle beneath us, this stream, I don't know how to describe it, but it's very New Zealand for some reason. We were here relatively early, but there's already a lot of people, so I think ideally you would have to come here at like 6 a.m. to get like no one, or come here at night, because this place is open 24 hours.
7 a.m. I would say is good, like you get good shots every now and then.
Yeah, without waking up too.
But this is definitely not like no big crowds, which is quite nice.
But yeah, the entire mountain trail to the top of Mount Inari, I think is actually like 2 to 3 hours return. But obviously the higher you get, the less dense the torii gates get. So there's usually only up to a certain point that people go to. But still, regardless, it is absolutely beautiful just to witness the sheer density of these torii gates, from the small ones to the big ones as well. All right, we've reached one of the many buildings after like a 20-30 minute hike. We decided, I don't know if you can see, but I'm absolutely drenched in this humidity. So because I did one paper of high school economics, I know the law of diminishing returns. So we've seen our fair share of torii gates. Now it's time to head back down.
Why do they all look the same?
There's two.
Oh. Okay, we're here at Vermillion for a coffee pit stop. The last thing we needed after an early morning was some bad coffee, but Vermillion really delivered. Obviously, because we were in Kyoto, I got an iced matcha latte which had a decently strong matcha flavor and much needed after being out in the heat and humidity. Kuya got a flat white, minus points for no pretty latte art, but it did have that tasty, strong, flat white flavor, and bonus points for them using Acme cups. Shout out New Zealand! Okay, so we're here at Kyoto Ramen Kinzan. It's breakfast time. I'm incredibly hungry, but here they actually specialize in a shoyu pork broth ramen. But we're here, it's such a vibe. The AC is running. It's quite a nice space. As you can see, we are along right next to the counter, and they do have an English menu, which is much appreciated. I'm very excited. Let's eat. Okay, our ramen has finally arrived and it looks so beautiful. I can't believe this bowl of ramen is like 10, 11 New Zealand dollars. That's crazy. But as you can see, it comes with these beautiful noodles, spring onions, some pork chashu, bambi shoots, and I added on an egg broth first. As you can see, there's like pieces of pork fat as well to make it extra rich. That's just pure comfort. Like, wow, just the amount of flavor in that broth, the balance between like the pork flavor and the soy sauce is just so perfect. Let's just get into this noodle. Itadakimasu. Those noodles, perfect bounce. Chase it with a pork chashu. Very soft. And the egg. I love the jammy yolk. That's just too good. Ramen is my favorite dish for a reason.
Me turn, I got the one with the black soy sauce, and I already had a pretty good taste of it, and it is glorious. It is absolutely glorious. It's definitely darker, but not in a very overbearing way. It's light with a tinge of darkness, you know? It's kind of like Saruman before he turned fully dark. He had a little crazy down there, but he was still the White Wizard at the end of the day. Also give us some of the chili mixture that they use to make the spicy ramen. Looks like some green chilies and red chilies there. I'm just gonna add everything because Yambi added some to hers. Okay, mix that already, okay? Let's see what difference that makes. Oh, yeah, that's definitely like fresh chili. It's going straight to the back of my throat. It's like a fresh chili heat and flavor. And then chashu. Dirty work with the white shirt yet again. I like how there's some like flecks of pork in it as well, but it's not overbearingly fatty. It still feels light to the palate and stuff. We also got some gyoza. Our first gyoza of the trip actually. Say what you will about it looking burnt. I love the char. And this is their gyoza sauce. Oh look, this is their non-burnt side. Oh yeah, inspect, and inspect. It's like a nice simple gyoza. Oh, this is vinegar. I quite like the crisp of the outer skin as well. You know, Yambi, I'm glad I found this place. 89 reviews on Google, no lines here in the morning. Hit this up for some good Kyoto ramen. I still can't gauge the price, but it looks, it's below 1,000 yen for a bowl of ramen, so pretty reasonable. Okay, Ambi, we're here at Nishiki Market. Unlike a lot of markets in Japan, Nishiki Market is only one lane that spans 5 blocks. It is Kyoto's kitchen, and there's a variety of street food vendors from alcohol, barbecue, seafood, preserves, pickles, desserts. You can kind of notice already that it is a bit pricier here in Nishiki Market, so we'll see what bargains are to be had here. But I think because we are just here anyway, I might just partake in the pricier curios anyway. All right, gang. The seafood place that we went to, I saw that they do saba sushi, which is, like Kyoto traditionally is not known for sushi because it's technically a landlocked city. So their distinct sushi style here is called saba sushi, which is more of an old style sushi where it's actually like kind of like pickled mackerel with rice. But also I just couldn't resist this type of fish. It was like bathing in some sort of soy marinade with some peppers, I think. But look at that. I didn't even mention Somebody Feed Phil was filmed in one of that stalls in the Nishiki Market segment. So shout out Phil Rosenthal. We'll take you around Auckland if you ever see this video. Okay, it's like an oily, flaky fish, which kind of has absorbed this sweet soy. It's kind of refreshing, actually. Yummy. Despite me saying a lot of the items here at the Nishiki Market are kind of expensive, we went to the department store just like a 3-minute walk from the Nishiki Market, and the saba sushi was quite literally like double the price for the same portion. So look at it. Here, maybe that's why, because the fish isn't actually that thick. I kind of feel bamboozled right now. But yeah, it's basically rice, a lot of rice, and some mackerel, I believe. Oh yeah, slightly pickled. Because you wouldn't really be making fresh nigiri back in the day in Kyoto without the aid and wonders of refrigeration if you're shipping it all the way from Osaka or something, This type of sushi, as a necessity, is just another good expression of the sushi that we may not necessarily associate with typical sushi, All right, maybe I'm enjoying the Nishiki Market anyway and succumbing to the prices over here. But first, what isn't overpriced at the Nishiki Market is that there are a few stalls that do 100 yen sake shots. Incredible value in any sense of the word. You can choose from either dry or sweet. This is the size down here. So Koya got one and I also got one. So kanpai. Oh, kanpai. Woo. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's sweet. It's 100 yen. I can't really complain. So we're at this alleyway right now where there's like heaps of either like grilled seafood or crab sticks or tempura, because what's better to go with some sake than some fried goodies. I got the squid. Would you look at that, Amber? This is how wide the squid is. This is how wide the batter is. We love that. We absolutely love that. The batter is good though, and it does come with tempura and lemon and salt that you can drizzle on, which I did. A bit of a bait in the width of the tempura batter department, but that's okay. But this conger eel is definitely not a bait in terms of size. I feel like the flavor of the eel is pretty delicate, so it kind of gets like lost in the tempura. And the tempura batter is also pretty thick, which kind of contributes to that. But hey, it's comforting food, especially for the vibe. It was decent, I guess. But go here for the $100, but go here for the 100 yen sake for sure.
I've gotten some big old balls of dango, so I decided to go for the brown sugar. It's also dusted with soybean powder, and it was also grilled, so it has some char marks on it. quite warm. Very goopy sauce. I like how it's sweet, but it's not like super like sugar or anything like that. I just love the texture of dango. Very chewy and soft.
Alright, we're back at the accommodation while Yambi rests and watches TV. I'll just taste test some of those sweets I got from the Nishiki Market. Okay, but I also snagged me. I've been looking for this one. This is the Kyoto matcha beer. I have no idea how this entails matcha. I hope it's green though. So let's crack one open. An original taste from Kizakura, because Uji, which is a town very famous for their matcha, that's where they actually grow the matcha, just south of Kyoto. So hence why Kyoto is filled with matcha stuff. Okay, let's see for the camera. Whoa, it's so green. Oh, why am I surprised? It's a stupid matcha beer. Of course it should be green. Oh yeah? Okay. Kanpai. It just tastes like beer, to be honest. I have no idea. Because like, beer is kind of bitter anyway. It's got like the hoppy yeastiness anyway. So I guess the matcha is kind of something bitter as well. Yeah. Unique experience though, I must say. I guess if the Grinch had a personal beer, it would be this one. The beer aside, let me taste the sweets. Okay, first one. I think this is a chestnut mochi. Decent mochi. Chestnut and red bean. Okay, this is delicious. I really love how in the seasons Japan is. You can just really feel it. Like, you've been seeing chestnut, sweet potato stuff everywhere we go. Especially, it's approaching Halloween. Well, not when you guys watch this, but when we're here. Next one, it's kind of like pretty much the solid version of the matcha beer. But I'm pretty sure it's some sort of Japanese herb. I'm not too sure what to make of that. Again, there is red bean inside. I guess if I were to describe it, it's kind of like a slight pine and 5% minty flavor. This one is very sticky to the touch. This is brown sugar and it's coated with some, I think that's soybean powder. Oh my god. Again, red bean on the inside. Oh yeah, the mochi has that slight brown sugar dark taste to it. And of course the soybean powder gives it that delicious nutty flavor. Next one, we've seen this everywhere we go. Strawberry daifuku. It's basically mochi, strawberry, again, red bean. I just can't get enough red bean. I do appreciate that the strawberry kind of brightens everything up to break up the monotony of the fact that everything has been red bean so far. And finally, speaking of the Grinch, I'd rather not name what body part this would have come from him. But it looks like it's coated with some sort of matcha cake, because this was matcha flavored. So fitting that we end with this and have the matcha beer. Is that red bean again? So yeah, it looks like it's some sort of red bean paste and then a matcha cake on the outside. All right, we're just gonna chill at the accommodation for a little bit more, rest up, but after this, let's get some dinner. We're here in our umbrellas. I forgot what the name of the street and area is called, but it's the area immediately northwest of the Gion area, across the Kamo River, with all the cool restaurants and alleyways, and where Kichi Kichi Omurice is, where we couldn't be bothered getting a booking. But there's a massive amount of restaurants here, from fine dining kaiseki to just izakayas and bars as well. I feel like we're craving some warming udon, especially, look at that. There was a heron there, which was quite cool to see in the stream. But yeah, maybe we're craving for some warming udon, Yandy.
Very wholesome.
Yeah, so let's go
Warm up
get
our
some
spirit.
dinner.
Okay, it's dinner time here at Menbou Miyoshi. They specialize in udon. I think this is our first udon meal actually, but they have a wide variety of udon sets. It's a nice vibe. You got the fans, you got the bar, and you got this great view of this little, is this even a river? Like, what do you even call that? A canal? Canal. Period. Fun fact, this place has actually been open since 1926. It's October 2024, so they've been open for almost 100 years, you know? Older than your mom. Okay, our food has arrived, and I got this beautiful Miyoshi set. This is a hot set. Comes with shippoku udon, rice. Oh, I think this is called kayaku gohan. So this has fried tofu, konjac, shimeji mushrooms, and some carrot and fish paste around. And then we have some Japanese pickles, and I think this is called kobachi, shall we? Comes with a very light soy broth topped with shiitake mushrooms, fish cake, fried tofu, vegetable, and this very cute little thing. Okay, broth first. That classic soy sauce, dashi, light but flavorful, and some udon, very thick. Such a contrast to the ramen that we had a while ago for lunch. This one's like so much lighter, and the noodles are so much thicker and bouncier, which I like. Chase it with a fish cake. Shiitake mushroom. Oh my. Look at that. Oh, that was like a little sweet as well. You know, I can't deny the rice. As soon as I saw the rice, I was like, yeah, cow man. It's just so simple. Like, there's no crazy seasoning on it. It just makes you feel good, you know?
Go on, hurry up, Yambi. My tempura is becoming more and more flaccid by the minute. Gosh, this is massive. So I got their zeitaku curry udon, which has, yes, the shrimp tempura, age fried tofu within the udon, chicken onsen tamago, slow boiled egg, and negi, which is Welsh onion in a thick and starchy, and that is starchy indeed, curry sauce. You know what, I'm just gonna break the onsen egg. There we go. That looks, oh my gosh. This looks just so amazing. There we go.
Careful of your shirt.
Yeah, I know. Oh. I love laundry. I love the curry flavor. It's just, you know, classic Japanese curry. It's so goopy. The udon, bouncy and thick. It doesn't taste exactly like this packet curry. It has a bit more zhuzh to it, which I quite like. And let me just try the tempura. Oh my god, what kind of monstrous prawn are they breeding to these lengths? I don't even want to know. But you know, that was a good tempura, I must say. You know, decently crispy. Come on. Just a pretty comforting bowl. First udon in Japan, and finally tick that off the bucket list. Yeah. Anyway, the crickets are chirping, and that closes off another quiet night in the quiet streets of Kyoto. Unfortunately, it was rainy for half of the day, but I'm very glad we did go to see Fushimi-Inari Temple. Anyway, thank you guys for watching another one of our food and travel videos live from Kyoto, and see you in Osaka as well. Take it away with your haiku, Yambi.
Haiku of the day. Raining in Kyoto. It's still just as beautiful. Tomorrow, Osaka.
Get back there.
I failed the haiku.
Get back there. That last line was 6
I
syllables.
didn't realize. I was just like, tomorrow. Raining in Kyoto. It's still just as beautiful. Next day, Osaka.